Hey Saggies, it's Heather here with earth.empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your June connection spread for 2019. Now please keep in mind guys, it's still going to be general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone out there. If it doesn't seem to fit for you, feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Sagittarius. And if you're cross watching, welcome. You could very well resonate more with sorry guys, it's my coffee maker. Resonate more with the Sagittarian energy versus the energy that's on your side. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of do what we've been doing. We're going to do their energy, your energy, and then in the middle let things fall where they may and see what you're picking up. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get the person that you're connecting with. I already had some cards that wanted to jump out. So what can we get for the person that Sagittarius is connecting with? All right, guys. So we have King of Crystals, Four of Swords, Ten of Crystals, and we have the Universe. Okay. So right off the bat, some of you could definitely be connecting with a earth sign, with it being King of Crystals. And if this person isn't particularly earth, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is someone that is very rooted, very grounded, very stable, very loyal. They're the father figures. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, the motherly, the mom role. King of Pentacles, he is very much the dad. He's the one that's very strong and stable. He's a rock. He's the core. So this is someone that is also in a period of, success in their life. They're in abundance. They've established themselves. Sometimes they're a bit older, but they're very well established. They're very secure and strong and sturdy. And I feel like this is a period where they're very much being spiritually opened. We have the Four of Swords here, which is the contemplation card for me. Swords can be about, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. They can be about frustration, mental anxiety, issues, words, communication, things like that. The Four of Swords, though, is the stillness within. It's going within and listening to your own thoughts. It's going within, meditating and connecting and letting your mind kind of recuperate from anything that you've been going through. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is an intense heartbreak. So the Four of Swords is taking the stillness after a period of darkness to figure out where you're going, where you're headed, what you want in your life, where you want your life to be, what your purpose is, what your soul's calling you to do. With the Universe card falling right after that, that's exactly what's going on, guys. The Universe is coming in and they're saying, okay, you're ready for this. You're putting in the work. You are going within, you're wanting to change, you're wanting things to change, you're wanting to find your inner compass, your soul compass, and let it guide you. So this person, and it has to do with their happiness. Their Ten of Crystals, if you can see that. What their happiness looks like to them. I always say this with the Ten of Crystals and the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Crystals, it's about the abundance, it's about the physical, the 3D happiness, the things that you build, that you have to surround yourself with. The Ten of Cups is the fulfillment aspect of it. What you have around you to fulfill you, to fulfill your soul. Well, with the Pentacles, a lot of the times it is very 3D. So it's, that the white picket fence, the house, for some people, it is. It's the family, it's the relationship, it's the marriage, it's that, that constant stability, having that happy home. Again, for some people, it's traveling the world. For some people, it's building the career of your dreams or, connecting with new people and having these relationships built on other things. I can't really specify what it means for this person, but I can say that what they're focusing on right now is their future, their happiness, what they want to build for themselves, and really where they see themselves, where they want to end up, and what their happiness is going to look like. So let's see what we can get for Sagittarius energy. What can we get for Saggies? You guys. I love Sagittarius energy. You have a couple that are wanting to pop out, but they're not. Okay. So the first card out, we have the Lovers, which we all know that is a powerful card. Oh, wow, guys. Y'all are in a period. Y'all are on fire right now. So Sagittarius, first out, we do have the Lovers card here, which is the card of Gemini. But it's about soul deep connections. It's a connection that is very yin and yang. Someone that can feel complete opposite of you on the outside, but on the inside, it's like there's a soul deep understanding between the two of you that can't really be explained. And if this is just you and your energy right now, you may be in a period of either focusing, this connection is a focal point in your life right now, or you're making decisions about where you want to put this connection, what you want to do with this connection, what kind of connection you have in your life that is like this, deciding, okay, do I have this with someone? Is this what this is? This kind of connection is pretty undeniable. So most of the time for me, the Lovers upright means either focusing on that connection itself or deciding what you want to do with it. Especially with the Six of Wands. It's like you're wanting victory in this situation. You're wanting recognition, you're wanting victory, you're wanting appreciation, acknowledgement, but you're also wanting to move forward towards something. You're wanting to move forward towards your victory. Where do you see the victory at? Where do you see the happiness at? Where do you see, your highest form of I don't know how to explain it, because I keep getting victory, and of course it's the card of victory, but it's not just for victory's sake. It's like for your soul. What is your soul's victory? What connection, what spark is going to ignite that within you? We have the Starseed here. The Starseed is all about taking chances. It's equivalent to the Fool card in General Tarot. And it's about taking leaps of faith. It's about wanting to take that next step. And that's not surprising when you have the Six of Wands, when you're wanting to charge in towards victory, you're wanting to make things happen. You're taking leaps of faith and you're taking chances. That is a Sagittarian thing to do. And that is one thing I really appreciate about you guys. Taking chances, starting over. As a Taurus, for me, it can be kind of scary. But the Gemini in me loves that. Whereas my opposite sign, Saggies, you guys, y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome at believing and taking the chance and having the faith and taking that leap. And you're taking the leap because you are leaving behind things that don't serve you anymore. Six of Swords. It's not a particularly emotional card, to be honest with you. Six of Swords for me, I always see it as leaving behind energies, places, people, things that don't serve you anymore, that felt like they were causing mental frustration, anxieties, having you fenced in almost. It feels like internally you were so fenced in and in your head about something that you couldn't breathe. You couldn't break free. And for Saggies, you guys are not going to deal with that energy for long. You can do it for a while. You will hold back for a while. But eventually you're like, okay, I can't do this anymore. This isn't serving me. It's time to take a leap. I need to get going. I need to go find something else that's going to be for me because this isn't it. And that's what this is. This is a period of you deciding what is and isn't for you. And then walking away, taking that leap, leaving behind that stuff, not taking that baggage with you. Maybe releasing certain thoughts, certain ways that you had instilled in you as well. Things that weren't going to serve you, weren't going to bring you victory, weren't going to have you move on and try new things and have new beginnings. Maybe your mindset's changing as well. If it's not just leaving behind other people's energies and their thoughts and their opinions, it's you finally leaving behind the self-criticism within yourself. The thoughts inside your head that constantly tell you you can't, or I can't do this, or I won't, or it's not going to work out. You're leaving it behind because you finally decided it's going to work out. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to make something happen. This is going to change my life, and I'm not going to hold myself back. I love that. So where are these energies meeting at in the middle? Let's see. What's going on between the two of you? What energies are being shared in this situation? Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is spiritual. Okay. So, right now, the shared energy between the two of you. We have Temperance, the Chariot, King of Swords, and Eight of Crystals. So the Temperance card is definitely about timing and healing. It is a major arcana card. It is very much a time of soul deep healing, figuring out your path, figuring out what you want, where you're going to put your love, where you're going to put your energy, what you want coming into your life. Like recognizing, again, your worth, your value, filling your cups up wholly, balancing yourself out, finding the inner peace within you. Because I'm always drawn, and especially in this card, I love the artwork, it's phenomenal, but I'm always drawn to the two cups. You know, two of cups is love, it's soul deep love, it's a connection. But in this card, for me, it's about the love within yourself and finding the balance within yourself, giving yourself, the free flow from the cups in order to fulfill you, to make you feel, complete and whole within. And that's beautiful. That's what you're both focusing on right now, which is phenomenal, because whoever you're connecting with is on a spiritual path right now, and it's about their future, their goals, what they want. Again, you're kind of mirroring, because you're doing the Six of Wands here. You're taking leaps of faith. You're leaving behind what doesn't serve you. They've gotten to a point to where they are going within and deciding what's for them. So you're both healing. And it's funny because you're both healing almost at the same time, which is very beautiful. So we have the Chariot here, which is the card of Cancer. I do see it as Sagittarian card also in this deck, just especially because of the artwork. It's the noble steed, it's the unicorn going off on the adventure, taking the chance, the philosopher, Sagittarius energy, guys. This is about the universe creating movement right now, and I feel like it's a rapid, fast-paced movement for both of you at this point in time, because it's about your healing. It's like you finally decided, hey, I need to go in. I need to go in. I need to get spiritually sound. I need to get healed. I need to find something inside of myself that's going to fulfill me. And Spirit's like, okay, let's do that. So they just charge you forward. And I know as a Gemini, when I started my awakening process, when I started this whole journey, for me, it was, okay, I need to look up everything I can look up and find everything I can find and figure out what clicks and what is me and what isn't. And, I just dove right in head first, and I just wanted to get all of the knowledge I could. And for me, that feels a very Sagittarian energy almost too. It's like, once you take that step and you decide, hey, I'm going in, I'm getting spiritually in tune, I'm an empath, or I'm a light worker, or because it feels like you guys are very spiritually sound. So whatever, gift you have, you're diving in and you're like, okay, I need to find out all I can about this. I need to find out what I need to do to develop this ability. And it feels like Spirit's pushing you both forward. They're wanting to focus on their happiness. They're wanting to focus on themselves within. They're pushing it forward. They're like, okay, let's do this. And with you, the same thing. They're like, let's get it going. Let's go. Let's hop on this ride. And the Chariot's your divine purpose too. It's not just about taking the ride. It is about it being a spiritual path. So the ride that you're on is heading towards your purpose. Your soul's compass. Again, I go back to that. It's your true north, where you're supposed to be on this journey. You finally decided the direction, the course, and universe comes in and they just swoop in and they get behind you. The second you make that decision, things start to change. And when you get in alignment and you really hone in, that's when things start to rapidly get fast-paced and they really start to get moving. You can make the decision, you get in alignment, and then you show the gratitude and you stay present and you stay mindful. And then when you manifest, you put things out that are a state of positivity from healing, not from a state of lack or sorrow or pain. Universe comes in and they bring opportunities into your life that you never even had imagined were possible. And it's because you made the decision and you did the work. And, it's a gift, because you've done what you need to do on this journey. So now they're along to help, to move you forward. And it's towards a personal truth, some kind of truth. You guys are both seeking truth right now. Maybe communication, wanting communication, but the King of Swords. Swords are Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energies. But it's clarity. It comes down to standing in your power and really getting in tune with what's your personal truth. What is for you. And between the two of you, you both are working on this right now. You both want to know what your truth is, your inner compass again. And it's because Eight of Crystals. It's because you're ready to put in the work. You're ready to dive in. You're ready to study. You're ready to build. Take it as it resonates. If this is, you wanting to go within spiritually and learn more, well, this is you learning more. This is you, if you look at this card, I love this deck because most cards depict pentacles. I know it's pentagram and I know it's money. But for me, Pentacles aren't just about money, it's about spirituality too, because a lot of people don't connect the two. Earth signs are very grounded. We are very in the earth. We put our toes in the sand. We are the earth signs for a reason. We are grounded. Well, we're connected to source because this is our planet. This is the electrical currents running through. The universe is connected. The energy within us, we're connected to it. Earth signs are very intuitive. So this Age of Crystals, for me, it feels highly spiritual. It feels like a spiritual path. And it's like looking and studying and learning and yearning and really putting yourself and digging deep into it. And I love that there are crystals in this deck because crystals come from the earth. And we all know that crystals, different ones, carry different vibrations, which is beautiful. They all have different powers within them. And I love that. I love that that's depicted in this deck. So you guys, y'all are on a very spiritual path right now. There's a lot of truth between the two, a lot of healing, a lot of movement. I can't say that the clarity is going to come in form of communication right now, but I can say that the truth is being made to both of you very aware. It's free will, guys. I can't, tell you exactly this is going to happen on this, but I can tell you where the energies are headed right now at this moment in time, and they're headed towards some kind of truth, wanting to work and build towards something, wanting to learn. Maybe it's getting to know each other on a deeper level, on a more spiritual level. Maybe it's truth being communicated and it brings forth some kind of learning about each other as well. Whatever it is a personal truth, something in your soul that's caused a lot of healing between the two of you, which is beautiful. Because the mirroring, again, the lovers, it's a mirroring energy. It's very much, they look different than you do on the outside, but on the inside, your core, you both mirror to each other because you reflect. The growth that you reflect in each other, it's beautiful. I love that. Okay. So I'm going to grab a couple of my little oracle cards. I love that. I love that that's the card you guys got because that's what you're doing right now. Okay. And then my universal deck. What I'm just going to get for Sagittarius, the person they're connecting with. Okay. So we have, oh, I love this. I find a deeper meaning in personal growth amid the discomfort. Yeah, I feel like that's what it's done for you guys. For them, that Four of Swords, that moment after whatever period they were going through. And then you guys, that Six of Swords, that discomfort, moving away from it. You guys have found beauty in the wounds, beauty in the battle, beauty in the struggle. And that has forced you guys to move forward. And that's what you're supposed to do. It's all about growth in this journey. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. That's that temperance for me. That's temperance. Because you are trusting. You're trusting in the universe. You're trusting in the healing. You're trusting in the process. And the light comes from within. It's when you're healed. It's when you're fulfilled. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. There's that starseed card. That's that fool's journey. Taking that leap of faith. Making things happen. Soul writing. I love these cards, guys. These cards are phenomenal. They are absolutely beautiful. So this is about the fact that this is a path for you and for them. I mean, this is a connection spread after all. But this is about having the power to write your story. And right now, your story is being written from your soul. So the whole basis for me with this card is that working from a place of alignment and your purest form of being is literally writing the story you're meant to tell. We all go through things, and yeah, there are things that are fated and things that are predestined and pre-written, but we're human beings. We're living a human existence. We have free will. We make decisions, and sometimes decisions that we make can deter us from the path we're meant to be on. Now, the universe is going to make sure we get right back on track at some point, but deterring means that we get off the path, we get redirected, but it takes longer. If you're writing and telling your story from the purest form of your being, that's when you know you're on the right path. That's when you know you're doing things that are aligning with your calling, aligning with your purpose. So be intentional. You know, be very intentional when it comes to the story you're telling, the life you're living. Do, you know, daily things. You don't have to have Sunshine Sally all the time. You don't have to have that. I'm not saying that because even I struggle sometimes, guys. There are always going to be those days. But if you live with intention and recognize that you are making an impact right this second by what you're doing or not doing, it changes the whole experience for you. It really does. It totally opens up and illuminates things in a way that you never even recognized before. All right, Saggies, that's going to be it for your June connection spread. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the month, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Love and light.